And I'm back. Now, the plan was to solder that to that. So let's just take off a whole bunch of that we don't need. Strip off a little bit of that. Put that right in amongst that together. Use this piece of tin here to catch any solder drips. Got some rosin core solder here. Want to make sure you have rosin core solder and not acid core solder. Acid core solder is for soldering together two pieces of metal and not electrical. That acid will corrode after a while, which you don't want in your electrical connections. Well, they're tinned anyway. Ain't pretty, but they're proper. So the idea when you're putting this braided wire or stranded wire into terminals like that, you tin them, and that way all the conductors stay in there. It's kind of like making a solid strand wire out of that stranded wire right at the end where it's connecting up. So let's see about hooking those up now. That one's probably cooled off enough I can put a little tape around it. Yes, it is. And they had this the secret. Let me zoom you in here a little bit. The secret to these caps is getting the ends of those wires even. There's that. Well, let's see. When we're all hooked up, I suppose before I put the cover on there, I should plug this thing in and make sure that that's all working and stuff. So, let's do that. Well, doesn't look like any breakers thrown. Did you see any sparks fly when I plugged it in? Put a meter on the output of that. .38. That's a lot more than 3. That's a lot more than 3. So we've got power. Well, I just as well hook up the battery. I've had the battery unplugged all this time, or unhooked. And we have juice to the battery. So, just cover back on here. And then we put this cover back on there. And I'll go get some wood stain to fix those scratches I made. But that job is done. Got a few extra screws here that I didn't use. Parts left over, that's okay, isn't it? let that dry a little bit and then we'll wipe off the excess, and I think we'll be good. Now let's go out and just check the power at the back. How about that? Sprinkling just a little bit. I think we have entered the monsoon season in here in Indiana. We had 10 confirmed tornadoes last week, or this week. .12. That's more than 3. I'm guessing the battery is charged and it's on its power cycle to just keep it there. Turn on some lights here. How about some light on the subject? There's that chair goes over there. That's where it rides when you're traveling, because that slide in comes in. That chair there, this slide out over here is not as wide as this slide out over here, so the chair will fit there. And that pulls in along with the, hey, we're roughing it big screen TV. Here's the Frigidator. Turn it on here. Yep. Let's take a little tour while we're here. Here's the bathroom. Turn some light on here. Toity, the head. The shower, nice and spacious. Then here's the master bedroom. Turn some lights on in here. Little closet space there in the corner. Closet space here. This here is a slide out also. It comes in and meets up with the bed, and it'll close off this doorway here. However, you've still got, while it's in, you've still got access to here, which is where you keep all your towels and stuff. Turn off some lights. We replaced the camper mattress. There's not as much room through here. There's enough room to squeeze through there easy enough. There's just not as much. I think this mattress is about 6 inches longer. We replaced the camper mattress and put in a regular queen size mattress. It's a Casper mattress, and I'm going to tell you what, it is comfortable. I highly recommend that Casper mattress. As a matter of fact, if we hadn't already bought one of them damn expensive inflatable jobs, in the house, I think I'd get one for there too. Sleep numbers, that's what they are. Well, I think we'll call this job done. What do y'all think? I do need to wipe off the access off of that there after it dries. That's not a big deal. Y'all take care now. Yeah.